What's going on, everybody? I'm back again with another vlog, and I'm back in New York City, and today I'm gonna walk Broadway, which a lot of people, when they think about Broadway, they always think about the intersection across Times Square. But this part over here from downtown going to Midtown, I think it's pretty cool. Because the way how you see the architecture and the design of the buildings and the structures, I think it's pretty unique. So I feel like this area over here doesn't get like much recognition. It's pretty much like underrated. So I've walked the street like many times, but I never filmed it. So I thought today would be like a good day for me to film this area. So I'm gonna walk from here and I'm gonna go to Midtown. Probably I'm gonna pass Union Square, then I'll see from where. But there's a restaurant in 26th Street. So I thought maybe on my way there I could film and show you guys this area of Broadway, which I think is pretty beautiful. As you can see, the city hall's around this area, downtown is with that area. And then it goes all the way uptown, Midtown. Yeah, and Broadway is one of the longest streets in the world. It goes all the way inward. I think it keeps going to the Bronx. So but I'm just going to show you a little portion of it, or probably my favorite area of Broadway. So join me. By the way, these days has been pretty much like a blessing. Like the weather's being really perfect today. It's a little bit chilly, but not extremely cold. But I'm taking advantage to make some film. Then tomorrow's going to be like in the high 60s. So yeah, for the first time in months, you know, spring is coming. We're still technically in winter, but spring is gonna come. Like I say, talking about the buildings, you can start seeing the details over here of the architecture. Then as I go further, you're gonna see how beautiful it is. Like I say, me personally, I like this area better than uptown or midtown, just because of the architecture, you know. It makes you feel like you're in Europe or somewhere. By the way, today is a little bit windy, so I apologize if you hear like wind noise. Like I say, it's just the beginning, but I think once I cross Canal Street, this is going to be pretty much more interesting. That's where I'm going to see like some pretty cool architecture. Right now this is downtown, so most of the buildings are like high-rise buildings. Talking about the details of the building, look at this Art Deco building. It's pretty tall, but you can see like the whole architecture and the way how they preserve it. You know, a lot of details into a building. Here, look at this building. But when I go after Canal Street, you're gonna see a lot of buildings like that, look like that. Pretty much the Soho District too, you know. But look at the architecture, see? Beautiful, right? And then over here, like I say, I haven't really started, but you can see how much details. This is a brand new building. But then you see the old architecture over there. And like this buildings, you can see the details they put in every single building. This is like the older buildings, but like even the windows, the little, you know, structures. Then you keep going further over that way, and then you see this one with the new architecture. Like it kind of looks like a brownstone, but it's pretty tall. So yeah, but the further I go, the more interesting it's gonna get. I'm kind of entering the borderline of Chinatown. This is like the Broadway area, so yeah, it kind of connects with Chinatown, with Soho, all of that. But like I said, the purpose of this video is to show you like the architecture in this side of Broadway, because I think it's pretty unique. Like, too bad to go for consumer. You can see the details of this building over here, and then over there you see the west side. That's how you know you're entering Chinatown. So yeah, look at the whole architecture. And then also, I forgot to mention, Tribeca is by Broadway. So I got off Broadway and I make a little detour over here. Just look at this building. Like the details they put in every single building, you know, it's pretty unique. So yeah, and this is the, like I say, I don't think there's any other city in the world that does what New York City does. Like every single neighborhood has like a different type of architecture. So it's like a playground for you to take pictures and stuff. So I think it's pretty unique, you know, it's pretty cool. So now I'm gonna head back to Broadway and keep going my way back. Ahead of me, I'm crossing one of the busiest streets in New York City, Canal Street. And like I say, after I pass Canal Street, that's when the architecture's gonna get like pretty interesting. And now it's even better because now it starts getting dark a little bit late. But there you can see the intersection of Canal Street. Then I'm gonna keep walking further. And over here, you can see the Art Deco too. You can admire all the architecture, the beauty. So yeah, pretty unique. And then over here, this is like one of my favorite areas in Broadway. Because of this, because how wide the streets are and how wide the sidewalk is. The crazy is, today is Wednesday. Usually in a good day after the pandemic, this is usually packed. A lot of people shopping over here. You can see there's not too much going on really. See the streets. It's been almost a year that we're dealing with this pandemic. But look at this, look at this. I just can't get enough of this. Like the architecture, everything. Like the entrance, you know. Like I said, the whole architecture, this is compared to the new buildings. Like if they renovate or they preserve it to keep it nice, you know. And there comes the Tribeca. Yeah, these are, you see the businesses are closed. A lot of shops used to be around here, but across the street. So it's like a mixture of emotions, you know, because I enjoyed architecture, but it's sad at the same time. And then look at this trolley over here. New York University. Yeah, pretty rare to see a trolley, but hey, things happen. And then look at this corner over here. I'll show you again. That's pretty interesting, right? Like, I can tell it's an old building, but it looks like they renovated and they keep it like this. So another thing about this area that I'm walking is that it's highly fashion. Like I said, there's not too many activity going on, but a lot of the stores are pretty much upscale. And you can see the way all the people dress over here. It kind of resembles a little bit of Williamsburg, but this is Manhattan version. So I think it makes it pretty interesting and pretty cool. Say this is a playground of old architecture. Like if I give you a 360 view of all happening around here. Pretty cool, right? Cool area. Like I said, a lot of people, when they go around Broadway, or when they tour like Manhattan, they always focus like in Midtown, by Times Square, by, you know, all those tall buildings, like Park Avenue. But in my opinion, I think this area over here, and going down downtown, it deserves like more recognition, and it deserves to be explored. So I feel like it's pretty unique, and the architecture is amazing. And like I said, the role of architecture continues. Can't get enough of this. Like I said, I like the wide of the streets, but this is not normal on a weekday to see it like empty. Well, actually there is people, but it's not too packed like it usually is. But yeah, look at the Art Deco, like I say. And then more Art Deco, more buildings. And even this over here is the Bank of America. Yeah, you can see a Bank of America right here. And that's a pretty unique building. And then there's a modern building over there by Houston Street. A lot of people who are not from New York, they call it Houston Street because it's pronounced the same, you spell it the same way, but actually the way you pronounce it is different. So I'll keep going that way, I'll pass. I'm going to be getting close to here in New York. New York if you don't hear the sirens. So this over here is one of my favorite parts after Washington Square Park, Union Square, which is crosses by Broadway. You can see there's a lot of activity going on over here. A lot of exhibition. There's a market that they do almost every day, even in the winter. And then ahead of me, you can see the Empire State Building. I mean, yeah, usually it gets a little bit more packed than this, but it's always like a cool vibe when you walk around here. So, but yeah, see the people over there with the arts and all of that. Yeah, like I say, Broadway does like a shortcut, and then it goes further over that way. And still ahead of me, you know, like amazing architecture going on. And then over here after you pass Union Square, you can still see more of those design buildings that I like. Like, it's really like an adventure, you know, to walk around here by Broadway and explore all of this architecture. So if you guys are like a fan of architecture, you're definitely gonna like this area. Like, especially this building, it's over here. Beautiful. So I made it here to the Flatiron District, and like I said, the road goes all the way up there, you know, Broadway. But I'll show you pretty much like my favorite part of Broadway, like all the architecture and all that. So I'm gonna end this video over here. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Stay tuned for more. Be safe out there, everybody. God bless and peace.